I think everybody's really prepared and excited to play. Lamar's ready to go. The guys are ready to go. They've worked hard for this opportunity to get to this point and compete in such a big game, against such a worthy opponent. Playing a very good football team, and we've got our hands full, and we're hoping to put our best foot forward.
The elements certainly won't be like a couple of the games we saw this past weekend, but it is expected to be pretty cold. How do you prepare for that? Are you planning on getting outside at all this week, tomorrow, whatever? And how do you kind of prepare for that this week?
Yeah, we'll practice it. We practiced it the last couple of weeks. It was pretty cold the last couple of weeks, a lot of wind, so that's been good for us. I kind of feel good about that. We will get out there tomorrow. I really believe we'll be able to get out there tomorrow. The field was frozen today, so we weren't able to get out there today, but tomorrow looks like we should.
John, what stands out to you about this Houston team that's so different than you saw week one? Yeah.
Houston team? They're just 17 weeks better. I think they do a good job. Obviously, they've steadily improved every single week. I thought they were a very good football team week one. I think if you go back and check your records, you'll find that. So they haven't surprised me or they haven't surprised us. They've done pretty much what I thought they were going to do. They're a very good football team. They're very talented. They play very hard. They execute at a high level. CJ is just doing a phenomenal job. Nico Collins, Michigan guy, man, he's a go-to guy for him. A lot of skill players, good offensive line, playing very physical. Defense is all over the field, as you'd expect, Obviously, just a really good football team.
We saw Mark Andrews make a nice grab there during drills right before he left. What have you seen from him just physically since he's been back practicing, and is there a hope he might be able to play this week?
Yeah, I think today was his best showing so far. He really took a big step. Just what you saw today, we saw as well. So that's encouraging. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Being a rookie head coach with a rookie quarterback and getting to the playoffs, and what have you seen in D'Amico Ryan and CJ Stroud in their first year? Is that a concern, or do you remember those kind of challenges of getting there?
Yeah, it's a way back machine there. I remember that run. It was exciting. Who did we beat in the first game? Who was it?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember now. And we went down to Miami. Didn't Suggs have an interception, or was it Ed Reed? Reed. See, I remember it so well. You're just not thinking that way right now. You're thinking about what's in front of you. But then we went to Tennessee and beat Tennessee, and then we went to Pittsburgh and didn't win. I remember that.
John, what does change this week? Obviously playoffs, the win-or-go-home element is thrown in there, but for you preparing your team, has anything drastically changed from regular season to now?
It's just the excitement of being in the playoffs. You understand it's true. We talk about being 1-0, and it comes into sharp focus in the playoffs. But our guys understand that's not something we need to talk about. We just understand that the teams, that are playing right now, there's 8 teams left, and it's the best 8 teams. And so you're playing high level. We've been playing those kind of games pretty much for the last number of weeks, and our preparation remains the same. We were great today, on point, and I'm excited about that.
You did have the hardest schedule coming out of your late bye. You had the hardest schedule for about a 5-week run. How much does that help as you prepare for the playoffs?
It definitely helps. It sharpens you. It forges you. It makes you stronger.
John, the plan when you guys signed Odell was to have him kind of ramp up the way that he had. And I know you weren't there at that workout in Arizona or wherever it was, but to see him kind of come along physically after missing your football, now being a guy who's in how speedy he is, what has impressed you or stood out to you about kind of the way he's ramped up?
Yeah, definitely appreciate that question. I just think he's been through a lot. Odell's been through so much, and he's worked so hard. And it hasn't been easy. I think there's a lot of pain involved there over the course of the last 2 years, and even throughout the course of the season, in terms of working through the different challenges. And he's at his best right now. You see him out there. He looks really good. He's moving around excellent, fast. He's catching the ball. He's running great routes. So I think I'm looking forward to seeing what he does here.
John, did Pepe Williams tweak something, or he just wasn't all the way back to his ankle?
Yeah, I don't the medical details of it, but it wasn't there. It just wasn't there. As far as being ready to get out there and be safe and play at that level. So we looked at it. tried to get it there, and it just wasn't getting there. And then Pay did everything he could do, and he'll be back, next year, but it just wasn't there right now.
All right.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you.